Hello ratbags, it's Jade, welcome to Subnautica Below Zero Let's Play. I'm going to show you guys pretty much how to play the first few hours of it and we'll journey through it. I've done this a little bit already, in the past I've tried it a couple of times. It's obviously 2 years since it hit early access and it is the semi-sequel to the first game Subnautica, and it will be hitting Xbox and PlayStation, if not exactly the same time as the PC 1.0 release, very soon after.
This is the farthest I can take you on company space bus,
hello.
Robin. You sure you want this?
Yeah.
The research is in everything.
Let's go.
It is to me. And Sam.
And Sam.
I need to know what happened.
Yes.
The meteor storm.
I can use it for cover from Altera's eye.
This is definitely different from last time I played it.
Gonna miss you, Robin.
Oh yeah, I'm ready. Whoa. Woo. Okay, just straight off in space. Diving down to the planet. What's that space station there? Maybe not a good idea to land when there's so many meteorites fall in, maybe just a little top tip.
Approaching 45-46 feet.
Okay.
Surface temperature.
Oh, yeah, well, obviously that was bound to happen.
Deployed.
Let's face it, that was bound to happen. Never a good idea to land during a meteorite storm. We'll carry on talking about what I was saying. Oh, second. Haven't managed to stay alive just through that yet. Just about. Bit banged up, but I'm okay. Everything's okay, people. There we go. Are we going to get out? Oh, it's on fire. Are we going to put it out like the old one? Come on. God damn it. Open. That's it. Kick. Bosh, mate. And we're out. We're out. Wow. Okay, there we go. That is it. We're here. We're in the game. So. Oh, okay. So as I was saying, Below Zero, yes, it's obviously a new experience, new stuff to do, new stuff to see, and of course it is the semi-sequel, if you don't know, to Subnautica. So yeah, it's meant to be coming out on Xbox and PlayStation about the same time as they full release. Unless anything's changed, this hopefully will be pretty much the Let's Play you'll see, because although I'm playing it on PC, I will be trying it out on the Xbox or PlayStation as well, because that's where I feel most comfortable. But I do want to show it off to you guys. So we have covered this before. I've kept you guys up to date on news and stuff as I played it through, and then I left it quite a while because I just felt like there wasn't a lot of content, or it was kind of, I knew it was going through lots of changes. So I just thought, you know what, we'll allow that. We'll see how that goes, and then we'll visit it again. And I'm kind of glad I did. They've got brand new story added to it. They changed up the story. So last time I played this, it had us just nicely walking along, finding some experiment we was conducting, and then it went wrong from there and the meteorites all fell down. But they've changed it now so that you start on a space station, you know you're looking for your dead sister. Again, that wasn't something that was in the last one. In the last version of the game, they had it pretty much that you were talking to your sister. So I guess big changes. Hopefully it's going to be good. No spoilers really. I mean, it says it on the title screen when you kick up this game, that we are on this planet and we are investigating where our sister has died, how she died and stuff. So there are a couple of ways. I didn't really explore this area actually last time I played this. Now I'm not gonna lie, this is the second time I've done this little let's play. My first little let's play was basically me having problems with the frame rates. It just was stuttering and it just really peed me off because I'd spent like an hour and a half, nearly 3/4 of an hour now, basically recording let's play, and I had to chuck it all away. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend that everything's brand new for the first hour, but it does mean that I can take you through some stuff, hopefully. Okay, so lots of stuff going on there, obviously. Explaining what's going on. We've got to get to the drop pod. That's going to give us a little bit more resources and items to use. I'm just triple checking. So you can get back up here. Okay, that was something I hadn't really looked at before. So we'll dive into the water, and this is where we're going to be at home, yeah? I have turned on this. You can highlight items to make it a bit easier. So we're going to grab all this stuff as well. And yeah, I'm pretty much hopefully going to be able to give you a little bit more detailed guide about what you should be maybe aiming for, grabbing and stuff, to make it a bit easier as we start off a brand new adventure. It's a brand new story. I'm looking forward to this big time. So let's keep going over. It's going to put me thing away. There we go. And then we'll keep picking up some stuff as well. So yeah, I kind of know, like, we've got obviously quartz. Quartz is going to make glass. We're going to use that a lot for a lot of stuff. I mean, Subnautica's been around a long time. I feel a little bit like, I shouldn't really be doing this as a video where I've got to explain every single piece, because you guys, I'm sure, have seen it. But then again, maybe you haven't. Maybe it's the first time you're seeing this game in the sequel, obviously. But I'm going to go ahead and just start making some glass. You don't really need quartz for much else. Not yet, anyway. So you might as well make it all into the glass as much as possible. And And then we've got some ideas about what else we've got. Obviously, this is a fabricator. Got copper wire, wiring, the batteries. The usual pros will know all about this stuff. Then we've got our equipment. We've got oxygen tanks, first aid kits, compass and fins. We're going to aim for the standard oxygen tank and some first aid kits first. And scanner. Scanner's probably going to be the number one thing you need to make first. Maybe a knife as well. And we'll go through all them steps. Waterproof lockout. Okay, there we go. Open storage. There's all my gear. I do not need all these flares. Flares. Man, I picked up quite a lot there. That's good. And you can see my food and my water bar on the left is okay.
I guess I might as well gather some tools and resources before starting my search. Hope that radio tower's as easy to spot as Lil said.
So we're looking for a radio tower eventually. I still think the story kind of takes you down below first before you even go for that radio tower. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe you can go and explore it, but I didn't really see anything in my first little run through this. So we are going to have to go pretty deep very soon. So let's just carry on grabbing some stuff what we need. It's going to teach us basically. It wants us to go through the steps. So this one.
New creature discovered.
There you go. It's going to give us water and food eventually. Oh,
new blueprint synthesized.
sea glides. Oh no, come back. Sea glides, that's what we need to scan once we get a scanner and stuff.
Oxygen.
Oh, right, I'm gonna get some oxygen. Get some oxygen. And there's the cute little penguins. They're so cute. But alien. And you can pick one up and take it with you, but I don't think you really need one. I don't see any reason to. They get angry as well if you take their young. They're like, "Oi, where you going, my babies? Come back with my babies." There we go. So bashing a lot of that is going to get us our ores. Oh, some of this stuff. That's what we need. This is like fibre basically. Oh no, maybe it's not actually. No, they're plants. Yeah, that's right. You eventually get like a nuclear thermal oven which you can roast plants to give you energy.
I was a little nervous about dropping into an unknown area, but luckily, this biome seems to have an abundance of minerals I can use for tools and upgrades. I didn't want another situation like Bazantos 5. When Xenoworks dropped me off, there were barely any resources. I survived off the land for 3 months with just a knife, my lucky PDA, and some rope. I am still kind of proud of that, though.
New creature discovered.
We'll get plenty of food. So she's a pretty tough cookie, this one. She's survived. She knows what to do. We know what to do. As I said, I've played the first one extensively. Although not complete the first one. I don't know if I should admit that. But it's like one of the most popular videos on my channel is showing you guys how to build a base. So I'm going to be doing all that good stuff as well in the sequel. But yeah, I'm going to delve into it. I would say definitely Subnautica's like easily one of my top 3 favourite games of all time. Oh, we might have left this a bit late. 6, 3, 2, 1. Oh, just in time. Just in time. It's such a gorgeous game. I love this game. I absolutely love it. I was so glad I'm going to get a chance to play it. And I'm so glad that Xbox and PlayStation fans, you're going to get a chance to play it quickly too. In fact, I probably will kind of switch a Let's Play over to a console. Just because I like playing on console more. I don't know why. One thing though, I kind of wish that they did multiplayer. Like, you know, it was the one thing that everyone said they wanted from the original. Which was like, oh, please add some multiplayer. And they never did. And it's just kind of feels like, oh, that would have been perfect. Even if it didn't make much sense with the story. If you've ever played games like The Forest, it don't have much sense having like 4 dads looking for their son.
Oxygen.
But it kind of works as a multiplayer game. It does work. And I kind of wish they'd done that. But hey ho, maybe in the future, I know that Unknown Worlds are working on something really big as a next game. Maybe nothing to do with Subnautica, like the universe, but they are working on something pretty big in the future. Hoop fish as well. So we've got plenty of different types of fish now, and I can show you all the differences between them. So basic resources, more glass. Yeah, might as well craft that up. Like I said, you don't really need it for anything else, but this is the crucial one. We need copper wire and batteries, and that's what's going to get us our scanner. So I'm going to make the battery first. Boom. And then I can make my scanner. And this is it. This is what you need to do first. So get the scanner. Obviously, you can see it's made out of battery.
All right, I have a scanner.
And a titanium.
In goes the battery and titanium. Out comes the scanner. Every xenobiologist's favorite tool. This planet has some fascinating flora and fauna, and I can't wait to learn about them. This will also give me access to a greater tool set. I'm assuming Altera left behind tech that I can scan for blueprints. That should make surviving and exploring out here a bit easier. Don't worry, Sam. I haven't forgotten I'm here for you. But it can't hurt to do a little research on the side, right? I know you would have done the same. I will find out what happened to you. I promise.
There we go. Some more little story bits there. So we're looking for Sam, that's his stuff. So different fish here. The bladderfish you don't ever want to cook as food. You kind of want to use that as water, even though I just did cook it as food. You want to use that purely just to purify water. The other two, the boomerang and the hoopfish, go ahead and eat them. Like, I'm pretty sure they will give you the best. Now, curing food is something important as well once you get some salt. But at the moment, I don't think we need this. It's not that big a deal. You've got plenty of fish around the starting areas. There shouldn't be any problems. You can see the bladderfish gives you 16 food, 4 H2O. Whereas the cooked boomerang gives you 21 food, and what does the hoopfish give you? That one gives you 23. So you can see you get quite a lot. So I'm going to just munch it up. You can see it's got a bar as well. It is going to run out, so you will end up pretty much having rotten fish. So again, don't cook up too much of the same thing. Kind of, yeah, I would say only cook up really what you need, or just get your bars filled up and then that's it, leave it. Don't bother wasting your time cooking up. You've got these nutrient bars which are always good, but you should always leave them as like the emergency rations, especially when you go into deep places where you don't want to have to worry about food, as it doesn't go off clearly, as you can see here as well. So we're going to drink a bit of water as well. There we go, we've got full rations, got everything going, we've got our scanner, we can go in a storage. I'm going to just dump all this stuff off, because if you die you do lose a few bits and bobs if you're playing on survival mode. You don't lose everything, but you lose like 1 or 2 items normally. And now let's jump out while it's a bit dark, a bit creepy, but of course we've got glow in the dark fishies, so we're all right. There we go. It's always worth scanning everything you can, pretty much. And that will be the next thing we need to focus on. Oh, and there's another thing there as well, so we'll scan that as well. Oh, I might have left this a bit too late. I might have left this just a little bit too late. Nah, we're fine. I love it. I love it. So one of my favourite stories about Subnautica is they purposely make you believe you're going to die because you've not made it in time to get your oxygen. But in actual fact, they always give you like a little extra few seconds because they love the idea that it makes you worry that, yeah, you're going to die. So we'll scan all these sea glide fragments. That's what we need to do. There's loads of them dotted around, so don't worry. It's not like you need a guide showing you. If you just sort of go around all the areas, you will find them. And obviously I've got some outcrops here. I've got another one as well. I've got to grab that. The copper is mixed in with the titanium, so the copper is what we need a lot of. But you will find, unlike the first game, you'll find deposits of copper a lot quicker. Whereas in the first game you had to get a special suit and dig them all out. Whereas now you can find copper a lot easier. There is lots of places where you find it. So look, there you go. Still got just that extra couple seconds to get me going. Right, we need like one more scanner of a bit of debris. And I think that's going to be enough to craft and our big thing that we need. And then we're going to go and explore in some of the other realms. That looks like something there, or it's just some resources we can grab anyway. So I might as well get them all. Oh, should we go down there first? No. I'm running out of oxygen as well. Definitely that oxygen tank. That's the next thing we're going to definitely do. Oh, it's raining. Or it's snowing, I should say. Oh, it's like a big storm. So this is one of the reasons that it's different. That if you get caught out in that, yeah, it gets really cold. And so you can't be on land too often or too much. That's the big draw of this. Okay, like I said, you can turn off the highlighted thing in the options. I've put it on just because I just think I like that little bit of easiness. I don't want to have to scramble around wondering if I can grab something or not. Now that's where we've got to go eventually. That's where we're going to go and discover stuff. I know that much, but we still need to find like one more piece, a few more pieces of stuff. Like I've got the scanner and that, but I reckon there's still a few more bits and bobs I can find. There we go, we've got a sea glide, so that's going to allow us to go a little bit quicker. See, like I said, you only need 3 of them, and that's it. Okay, let's get back then and see if we can make it. And I still want that oxygen tank, although we might need rubber for the oxygen tank. I can't remember, to be honest. Let's go and take a look at what we've got going on. Oh, it's so pretty. The shoals of fish. The shoals. You can get devices, if you never play this game either, that allow you to get them fish a lot easier. Oh man, just scanning everything, absolutely everything. Let's see what I can make now. Oh, so we've got storage lockers, yep, and the sea glides. So we need a fair few bits of bobs from that. But first off, let's see if we can actually make copper wire. I think's needed. Let's take a look. What do we need for the actual gas tanks? Fibre mesh. So we're gonna need creep vine samples. So yeah, we'll go and get some of that in a second. Let's make some copper wire as well, because that'll open up some other stuff that we can make. Some more purified water. Yeah, we'll do that with bladderfish. Like I said, always use bladderfish for that. And that's it. We're alright. We've still got plenty of storage, to be honest. So again, I'm just going to dump all this stuff off and we'll take it all back in a second, more or less. Because we don't need it. Just a scanner. Right, one more run. It's the last one we're going to do. And now we're going to go for the creep vines. So the creep vines like these big long tendrils There we go. Here we go. It's got a bit more coral stuff. I don't know if I'll be able to cut it yet, but there's some clusters we can grab from it. I'm pretty sure there is. There they are. Them pink things there. That's what we need. That's going to help us make rubber and stuff. And we might be able to make the knife. And if we make the knife, then we can come back and get the mesh. So there's the creep vine. Scan it, scan it, scan it, scan it. There we go. Just grab as much of this as you can. It's what you want to make sure your inventory's absolutely got space for. Now if you keep scanning more sea glides and stuff afterwards, it pretty much gives you a bunch of ore. Just like that. So it's definitely worth it because you normally get like 2 pieces. So yeah, it is worth it. Scanning, even though you've got it already. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, we've got a new creature. Now, these guys, can't remember if they're friendly or not. Like, there's some creatures in this game, like straight off, you'll be like, oh my god, I'm going to die straight away. Because I've been killed by something really cute. I think these are little thieves. We'll test it out. We'll see what they say. But don't be lured by their cuteness. Look, there we go. Get off. Oh, he took me scanner.
Some of the wildlife down here is very grabby.
No, the scanner is the one thing I need, bud. I really need my scanner. If I could just have my scanner back, please. That would be lovely. Thank you very much, you little git. There we go. Right, we'll get away from them. So yeah, there you go. The sea monkeys are little thieves, little tea leaves.
Oxygen.
So yeah, you want to make sure you avoid them. Yes, silicone rubber. Bam. I think it's the knife I make first. Pretty sure it's the knife. No flippers. Tools. There we go. So silicone rubber and titanium. Get the knife going. Da-da. And then we want a bit of lubricant as well, because you're going to need that for the sea glide, which you're going to need as well. And a bit more silicone rubber. You might as well just use up all the sea cluster stuff there if you can. If that will do. We'll rinse it all out. Get a couple more. Lubricant you don't need as much of at early stages again for a while, so don't panic too much about that stuff. We've got the air bladder. It just brings you up to the surface quicker. I don't think it's really that useful. I've never really used them that much. People might go, oh no, it is really useful. Fins are good though. Fins are always good, but yeah, I guess we could use the fins because we don't really need anything just yet. We need copper wire and a battery, so we're not using up like anything decent with that. So yeah, let's get the fins going on. Be able to move a little bit quicker. There we go, 15%.
Finally.
Food and water's okay. I'm just going to carry on filtering the water. Now there are some recipes just for the creep vine sea cluster elsewhere, but yeah, I think that'll do for now. Right, let's go and get some of the fibre that we need. And oh, there we go. That's not a knife. That's a knife, my friend. Right, I think we've got to go back to that creep vine. Yeah, there's some here as well, so we should be able to cut this open. And we'll get plenty of the fibre so we can get our oxygen tanks and stuff.
New blueprint synthesized.
Bosh, right, that'll do, you know. Like, I'm just going to go straight back because I want to get all the equipment as much as quickly as we can so we can breathe just a little bit longer, move around a little bit longer, and then we'll focus on the sea glide. Here we go, fibre mesh. So you need a lot of this fibre mesh stuff for a fair amount of stuff. So 2, I'm just going to keep making all of it with it. Oh, I only had 2 pieces. And then oxygen tank, titanium. So just need some titanium, and some first aid kits aren't a bad idea. There we go. Now you will find a blueprint pretty rapidly for a new tank, but that unlocks the repair tool as well when you do that. But for that we are going to need sulfur. The repair tool you don't need straight away. There's nothing in here to repair, so I would avoid that for the moment. And air pumps and stuff, unless you're going to start trying to build bases straight away, but you need the habitat builder for that as well anyway. So yeah, I would say you're okay at the moment. Compass could be good, ain't gonna lie, but that wiring kit's gonna take a while before we get that. What else can we make or aim towards? Computer chip, coral, gold. Gold, silver is a bit deeper. Yeah, that's gonna take a bit of a longer time to get hold of. So we just need the battery, copper wire and lubricant. I think I've got all that stuff. In fact, I'm gonna take it all just for a second and then I might end up putting a lot of it back. No, not glass. Need a battery, that's what we needed. One more then. And now we can make our sea glide. Yes! This is good stuff. So we've got a sea glide, we've got a knife, we've got oxygen tank, we've got fins.
The Sea Glide is a personal transportation device used for high-speed freediving. Contains a built-in light and map.
That's pretty good. Okay. Okay, that's good haul. Right, now we're going to put all this stuff back because we really won't need it for a while now. So, bosh, 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 bosh. I can see it decomposes quite quickly, the creep vine. So you probably are going to have to get quite a bit of that if you want mesh and just make it into mesh straight away. I think organic matter is obviously the only thing that decomposes. Like your titanium, your silicone rubber and your lubricants, they're not going to decompose. I don't think water disappears either. You're always going to get the same amount in these, so don't worry about that too much either. And that's it. These are the 3 main things you need to focus on. Getting the, I would say, the scanner, then your knife, then your sea glide, and then after that you can focus a little bit more on your movables, your stuff for you. So like the standard tank and the fins, and you can get other stuff as well, like gloves eventually and some add-ons, but that's what we're going to focus on right now. And now, oh, maybe a spare battery because you're going to need that to change into the sea glide occasionally, so it's always a good idea to get one of them. We need ribbon plants and copper ore. Now I think I probably used up all my ribbon plants. I did, so, and we haven't got much copper ore either, so we'll have a run with what we got. Let's go. I think before we do that though, I'm going to say goodbye. That is the first episode, done and dusted, the basics. Let's just show you guys. Now I've got my sea glides. Oh yeah, amazing. And you can turn it all off, which is good. You can toggle the map off, find it distracting. You can turn a light off, you don't want it on. There you go, on, off, on, off. See, we've got a lot more oxygen now as well, because we've got that tank going on. It's all good stuff. Go through some of these spots. Oh, there we go, perfect. A bit more of that, and we'll make an extra spare battery. The battery does last quite a while. Like, it's not gonna run out in 2 seconds flat. But definitely, if you're exploring around, you may want to not equip your sea glide, because obviously it does use up battery even if you're just moving a tiny little bit. So always flip around, don't use it too much. And there you go. This has been a bit of a weird one. Like I said, I've done these stages before, and so I guess it just felt more natural to kind of guide you through what to do rather than necessarily go like ooh, ooh, ooh. Hopefully no more problems with my recordings, and yeah, we'll have some adventures with a brand new story and everything else that's going on. We'll go, I think after this we'll go and check out the life pod. I know kind of the destination where it is. There are some dangerous creatures that way, and then we'll look at some extra upgrades before we start diving down and go and meet pretty much one of the main parts of the story as well. So if you like this, please leave it a like and a subscribe. Go and check out the rest of my survival content. The home of survival is JPG, and I'll see you rat bags later on.